When you hear someone mention cannabis cultivation, it's not the kind of hobby you'd imagine could be life-threatening. But add a dash of bat poop and a full serving of bad judgment, and you've got a recipe for, well, histoplasmosis. Yes, that's a real thing. Today on Bud News, we're digging into a tale of two intrepid growers who discovered that bats are great at hanging upside down, but terrible at reliable gardening advice. Grab your popcorn, folks. This one's a doozy. This is a story of two brave pioneers in the field of cannabis cultivation, aged 59 and 64, both New York residents. While most people head to a garden store for fertilizers, these gentlemen decided to spice things up with a natural alternative: bat guano, also known as bat poop. It's organic, eco-friendly, and, as it turns out, a downright ticket to fungal Armageddon. But what's life, and plant care, without a little risk, right? The 59-year-old? He ordered his precious bat gold online like it was an Amazon Prime deal of the day. The 64-year-old upped the ante by storing bat droppings in his attic, as one naturally does when one has poor decision-making skills and a knack for turning their home into a bat poop vault. Things initially seemed to be going smoothly. The marijuana plants were thriving. The air? Not so much. Unbeknownst to our tragic heroes, bat guano has a less than smooth side effect: histoplasmosis. It sounds fancy, but it's just a way of saying, you inhaled a fungal spore party and your lungs are RSVPing with respiratory failure. For the 59-year-old, the symptoms kicked off with weight loss, coughing, and a very ominous sense of regret. Lung damage? Check. Yeast in the respiratory tract? Double check. His body was playing worst-case scenario bingo, and his biopsy confirmed he hit the jackpot with Histoplasma capsulatum. Meanwhile, the 64-year-old experienced his own garden from hell nightmare. Lung lesions? Got him. Pancreatic cysts? You betcha. He even had his blood flow compromised in his intestines. Because why should his lungs have all the fun? Ultimately, even the strongest treatments couldn't save him, though his plants were probably thriving in the background, completely oblivious to the chaos they caused. Apparently, there's been a surge in the use of bat guano among cannabis growers. Why? Because nothing screams responsible gardening like sprinkling your plants with poop from nocturnal cave creatures. Take note, aspiring growers. If you think a natural fertilizer enriched by guano can boost your plants, think again. Yes, it can nurture your cannabis, and also nurture fungal spores that will gleefully turn your lungs into science experiments. Pro tip? Maybe stick to manure or, literally anything that doesn't also come with an airborne death sentence. The moral of the story? Just because something's natural doesn't make it safe. Bats might be great at pollination and pest control, but maybe leave their droppings in the caves where they belong. Oh, and for heaven's sake, wear a mask if you absolutely must flirt with fungal disasters for the sake of your plants. Rest in peace to our late gardening enthusiasts. May the cannabis in the afterlife be fungus-free. And to all you green thumbs out there, grow smart and grow safe. Or at least, grow with something that doesn't double as a biohazard. That's all for this week's Bud News. Remember, cannabis is fascinating. Bat poop, not so much. See you in the next episode, where we'll explore safer gardening tips without the added lung fungus risks.